Obviously, he'd use his trademark whip and special items from the game, axes, holy water, and the lot. Honestly, if he made it into the game, I don't care how he plays, what his spot on the so-called tier list is, this would 100% be my main in the next Smash. I really hope this happens. You can't always get what you want, but sometimes that's exactly what you get. Earlier this year, I made a top 10 video for characters that I would like to see in the next Smash game. A universally loved video, I might add. Not a single person disliked it, I think. And in it, my number one pick was Castlevania's Simon Belmont. And during today's Nintendo Direct, we learned that we're getting just that. Actually, no, not just that. Because Richter is about to decide which Smash characters belong in this world, as he will be joining alongside Simon as an Echo Fighter. They have all the core moves you'd want, axes, holy water, and that. But the fact that they included the ability to freely swing the whip around is just, it's perfect. And that's still not it, either. Yes, wait, there's more. This freaking Castlevania stage. Can we talk about this thing for a second? Yes, it's beautiful, but having the classic Castlevania bosses appear and attack you Ridley style, I could cry. Dracula himself will even get off his throne and throw down with you. And the little things, breaking the candlesticks drops items. Like, come on, 34 music tracks. Do you think that's enough music for one stage? 34 tracks? This is why you need people like Sakurai to make this stuff, okay? Someone who gets the fans and knows his shit. Because yeah, I'm a big Castlevania fan, this is something I've wanted for a long time, but even with my full imagination, I couldn't have even thought up something that is better than what Sakurai has produced here. Thank you, Sakurai, just thank you. And thank you to Konami as well, as much as the way they did Kojima dirty and the PT ordeal. You did do right by the players here, I want to be fair. By letting Castlevania be represented so well. And speaking of, before I get into the other stuff, because there was plenty more in this Direct, Castlevania is getting represented in Smash, the anime is a hit on Netflix. Can we bring this series back from the dead already? Do what a lot of these other companies are doing. The collection tests the waters, and when that's a success, then, put the resources into something else, especially if we can get it on Nintendo. I'm not trying to fanboy out here, but this is where this series belongs. This is the home, in my opinion, of Castlevania. I'm not saying it shouldn't be on the PS4 or the Xbox One or the PC or whatever, but it needs to be here. But okay, I'm not here to just shill for Castlevania. Like I said, there's plenty more to discuss. I'm sure you were all extremely thrilled to see that we're getting yet another sword-wielding Fire Emblem representative. Chrom will be an Echo Fighter as well. I think this was a good choice still. I know many of you have had your fill of Fire Emblem, I get it. But Chrom is one of the more popular of the recent Fire Emblem characters, and that is the beauty of the Echo Fighters, I think. It's an easy way to pad the number of characters, give the fans even more of what they want, without requiring many development resources. And we weren't finished with the Echoes there. Dark Samus is also coming to the game. I love this look. I really do. This was definitely something I didn't expect either. And I do hope that's what we see more of with these Echoes, some cool, unexpected surprises. I know one person in the comments while we were streaming mentioned Akuma as an Echo for Ryu. I think something like that would be amazing. With Sakurai also mentioning the Echo toggle for the character selection screen, if you want to be able to keep the fighters and their Echoes confined to one slot, you can do that and just toggle to the one you want. Because of this, I think we can expect a good amount of these fighters to show up. Clearly, this decision was made so they could put in a bunch of them without making the character select screen too obnoxious. We also got to look at some new items, assist trophies and that. The Alucard assist trophy gave me a mini heart attack during the initial Castlevania reveal, and it appears sadly that Shovel Knight is going to be the latest casualty of the assist trophy curse. A bunch of cool new modes. I really like this stage shift thing where you're going to be able to set 2 stages and a timer, and the game will switch between them as you play. I could see that getting pretty out of hand. Sakurai basically bragged for a bit about the stupid amount of raw content this game has. 103 stages, around 900 music tracks, which, speaking of, you can use your Switch as an iPod of sorts if you want to listen to those tracks on the go. Very convenient, very hip. I think the kids are really going to dig that. Obviously, all these characters were still adding to the roster. Just insanity. I don't think at this point, I don't even think you could argue that you're not getting your money's worth. How multiple times your money's worth with this game. And there's still so much to learn. The big tease during the showcase was this pixelated out mode that Sakurai mentioned he couldn't talk about at this time. Obviously, the internet sleuths have been hard at work decoding it, and word is that when put into focus, you can make out the word spirit hiding underneath that blur effect. When you consider the amount of casualties we've been seeing in these character reveals, Luigi getting straight up murdered and turning into a spirit himself, perhaps they've been hinting at what this mode is about all along. My hopes still remain that it will be some sort of story mode, subspace emissary successor of sorts. I really want to see these characters interact more in cutscenes, okay? And I think it would have to be something like that, or at least on that level, to justify this tease at all. Like, I'm sorry, if it is more of a simple arcade or challenge type mode, is it really worth doing this whole tease for? I don't think so. So whatever it is, I think it should be big. I think it has to be big. And my God, suggesting that I may be running around as Simon Belmont fighting the supernatural in a Smash story mode, just don't screw with my emotions like that. Okay, don't do it. And we still weren't finished. In our favorite, the one more thing type moment, we got yet another character reveal. And can we give these guys props on this initial troll? I think we all went through the same roller coaster of emotions when we saw this shadow appear and it was revealed to just be King DDD. Like, okay, you guys got us. Then bam, get out the way, King K. Rool is coming aboard. While certainly not one of my picks, this is going to make a lot of fans happy. It is definitely one of the more requested characters I've seen, bringing his tremendous theme along with him. Overall, I thought this was an awesome direct for Smash, got me even more excited about the game, and intrigued to learn more about it as well. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. Were you satisfied? What would you have liked to see? And what is that hidden mode all about? Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video and you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And if you want to keep the conversation going, hit me up on Twitter @JohnnyZakari, and join my Discord, Shy Guy and Friends, linked to both in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching.